Fala galera, beleza? Vatolokogamer aqui, fazendo uma gameplay nova no canal aí. Parceiro do canal xPeuGameS aí me recomendou esse jogo, o nome dele é Defiance. Um MMO aí de tiro em terceira pessoa. Achei bem legal o jogo aqui, acabei de instalar ele. Primeira partida que eu joguei aqui, achei o jogo bem interessante. Ele é online, né? Tem uma série de TV que passa que é igual com o jogo, né? Tem o mesmo nome. Você entrando no jogo aqui, você tem 4 classes de soldados aqui pra você escolher, né? Você cria o seu personagem aí do jeito que quer. Tanto o personagem homem como mulher, modifica a aparência dele todinha, né? Então eu joguei a primeira parte aí do jogo, né? Estarei mostrando aqui um pouco do jogo aí. Se você não é inscrito no canal aí, se inscreva. Deixa um like aí, favorite o vídeo se você gostar. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Espero que vocês gostem da gameplay. Valeu, galera.
Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach. Assault rifles excel at medium-range combat, but are capable of maintaining much of their effectiveness over long distances too. Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons. I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those. I've put the location on the map. According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated. According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated. This supply pod is filled with grenades. Grab one and equip it. I think you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there. Don't stray too far from my projection. We need to calibrate some behaviors before moving on. Now that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the ego powers. First, we'll try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projections and attack. Cloak must be activated to sneak behind the projections and attack. Cloak must be activated to sneak behind the projections and attack.
See me now?
Cloak must be activated to sneak behind the projections and attack. Cloak must be activated to sneak behind the projections and attack. Now we'll test the overcharge power. While using overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while overcharge is activated.
Initiating power munitions.
I'll enable the decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy. The blur power is now enabled. Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With blur active, rush the projections and strike them with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. Good work! You'll need to choose an ego power for me to integrate. Excellent. You must like to confuse and disrupt your enemies. I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here.
According to my readings, those creatures are actually
Target removed.
However, their DNA is severely mutated.
Push them back!
computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do.
Push them back!
Lock and load.
Let's check out that reactor. I'm sure we'll be able to use it to our advantage.
Photons will be removed.
Deploying decoy.
Push them back! No surrender!
Let's check out that reactor. I'm sure we'll be able to use it to our advantage.
Photons will be run off.
Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map. But we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
What did you do to that thing? It looks like it's going to explode!
The reactor is overloading. Keep it going.
This is the homeland.
Almost there. Keep those mutants away from the reactor.
That thing's about to blow! Let's get out of here!
Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one...